Hello dear students, very most welcome to all of you in this our online lecture series. Dear students, today we are going to discuss your next important topic, energy. As you know, we have discussed and we have completed in my previous lecture the complete introduction of work. Dear students, also as you know, we have told uh, work is related to two physical quantity. One is force and next is displacement. So work done is force and displacement. We have discussed in my previous lecture. So dear students, here also we have told you it is also depend upon the direction of displacement, because displacement is a vector quantity and force is also a vector quantity. It is depend upon both the direction of force and displacement. If displacement is into the direction of force, then work done will be positive. If both will be in same direction. So dear students, if force and displacement is opposite to each other in the direction, then it will be negative, then work done will be negative. So dear students, we can see from this formula to calculate the work done. We shall use this formula, force and displacement. Work done is equal to force multiplied by displacement. Here we have chosen force is equal to constant. Here force is constant force, and displacement may be given into the your problem, or also can we find out if W or force has been given to you. So now we have told you the unit of work is SI unit of work is joule, and also from this formula W is equal to Fs, we can calculate the SI unit of force is Newton, and here as displacement is in meter, then we can say the unit of work is Newton meter. Also we can say Newton meter. So dear students, it is our unit of work. We have completed all these portion in my previous lecture. So in the continuation of this topic, today we are going to discuss the complete introduction of energy. Dear students, here if we shall talk about of energy, then if any object can do work, if any object can do work, then energy are present, we can say energy are present into that object. So how we can understand very in the form of very simple language, how we can understand it. So if dear students, you have seen also in your everyday life, if it is one ball and it is moving with some velocity, and it is next another ball and it is at rest. So dear students, if this ball hits to this ball, if ball A, if it is, and it is ball B, if ball A is moving with velocity v, and after some time it hits to the ball B, into the straight direction. If it is moving into the straight direction, we have shown the direction of this wall. If it will hit to this object, then this object also will move. Then this object also will gain, we can say, in the form of energy. Then this object will gain energy from this wall. So dear students, here this wall has been supplied energy to this wall, so it is moving after the hitting by wall A to B. Now here we want to say that firstly this wall was at rest and this ball was moving. So dear students, this energy supplied by this ball A to B, hence ball B is moving. Now we can say, in other words, if we can see if it is any horizontal plane, if here any ball is at rest, we are assuming here it is at rest. If any ball is here moving into this direction, then we will see both wall, this wall hits to this wall and both ball reach the bottom. We will see, we shall see both ball, if it was at rest but it was moving, then this wall hits to this wall, then both ball reach to the bottom. So dear students, energy supplied by this wall to this wall, hence it is moving, and to reach the ground or bottom. So we can say, in the very simple language, ability of doing work is known as energy. Energy are two types. Energy has been classified. Mechanical energy. Dear students, energy are many types. Energy may be in the form of chemical energy, energy may be in the form of electrical energy, also energy in the form of, maybe in the form of mechanical energy, but here we are discussing only mechanical energy. Energy may be categorized into many ways. Chemical energy, in example we can say cell have also energy. Chemical energy, mechanical energy, and also maybe electrical energy. But students, electrical energy also belongs to chemical energy. But here we are going to discuss in this chapter, in this class, only about of mechanical energy. Mechanical energy, dear students, has been classified are two types. Mechanical energy, two types. The first type of mechanical energy is kinetic energy, and next type of energy is known as potential energy. The combination of these two energy is called mechanical energy. Kinetic plus potential energy, after combine, we can said this is mechanical energy. Mechanical energy are two types: kinetic energy and potential energy. Here all these examples which we have chosen into this and into this, these are the examples of kinetic energy, because here the ball A is have supplied energy to B, hence ball B are also moving. here due to its motion, energy possessed by this wall and energy supplied by this wall to this wall, and finally energy possessed by this wall is kinetic energy. Why it is kinetic energy? Because energy supplied by this object to this object by motion, so or by movement we can say. So this type of energy possessed by any object due to its motion is known as kinetic energy. And what is potential energy? Dear students, if we shall write the definition of kinetic energy, firstly here we shall write the definition of kinetic energy. Energy possessed by any object due to its motion is called kinetic energy. Example we have discussed. Example of this kinetic energy has been discussed, is called kinetic energy. Example of kinetic energy here we have shown. Now here we want to see what is potential energy. Dear students, potential energy, any object can do work when we shall change its position, or we can say in another words, if firstly any particle was on the, here we can see, if any particle was on the ground firstly, and if we keep it at height h, then it have also energy due to its position at height h, because we have changed its position from this point to this point, so it has also energy. This type of energy is known as potential energy. Here we can say in other words, if we shall keep or we shall take a rubber, here we are assuming it is rubber. Now if we shall stretch it into this form, and if we will leave it, we shall leave it after stretching, then it regains its original position, or we can say its original length we can say. Firstly initial length was L, and we have changed its length L plus we can say here del L by applying force, and after removing this force we have seen the it has been comes to its initial position as it was in this figure. So what type of energy due to what type of energy it has been regained its original length, here we can say due to potential energy. Potential energy is also known as stored energy. If we shall talk about of definition of potential energy, then we can say energy possessed by any object, due to its shape or configuration, is known as potential energy. Here also we can use one terms, energy possessed by any object due to its shape or configuration and position, also shape or configuration and position one term also we shall use here, and position also, because in this condition we have changed its position, also in this condition we have changed its position. So dear students, here we can add configuration and position also due to its shape or configuration, and position is known as potential energy. So students, how we can say potential energy is present due to the configuration. If we will talk about of spring, here we will talk about of spring. When we shall stretched this spring, then also it will possess energy, and this stored energy is known as potential energy. So dear students, it is a potential energy due to its configuration. So today we shall stop here, and we will cover your next important topic according to your syllabus. Thank you very much.